If you enjoy crappie fishing, especially with some forward-facing sonar action, this video is for you. There he is. 22-footed out. I'm gonna give him just enough. I'm gonna get behind him just enough. I can creep in. Oh yeah. There he is. There he is. Oh, what are you doing pulling like that for? Tighten that drag up just there. That's more of the kind I wanted to see today. There is more of the kind I wanted to see today. That is a beautiful fish. Beautiful fish. Check him out. That's about a 12.5-incher, 13-inch fish. Pound, a little over a pound. Good fish. White crappie. Out here just suspended. Love it, love it. Let's send them back. Get back down in there. In that pretty clear water. Get back down in there. So today what I'm using is, of course, I'm always using my 8-foot ACC crappie sticks. That's what I use majority of the time. Like casting these fish, I've got a M1 Handing 2000 size reel on here. Bought off Amazon. Inexpensive reel, but a good reel. We got it loaded with 10-pound reaction tackle braid as my main line, and then I've got about a 6-foot leader of SOS copolymer 4-pound test line that is clear. We've got bobber stops above and below an 1/8 ounce egg sinker. Just got that thing pegged right there, roughly 12-14 inches above a 1/32 ounce. Today I'm using an eye hole jig, which if you've never used an eye hole jig, let me tell you, these things are dynamite. The eye hole jig is actually designed to have, for you to put slap bites or some type of crappie nibble in the head itself instead of on the hook, so it lasts longer. And I'm actually using a modified original crappie magnet today. I shortened it up a little bit and pinched one of the tails off. I've noticed a lot of times when it starts getting warmer, these fish are in post-spawn patterns, downsizing, getting those smaller baits out there really helps. So these fish, you know, it's 2 already that we've put the bait on and they turned up and ate it immediately. This one has just about caught all the fish it can stand. These baits are really durable. So if you hadn't checked out crappie magnets, definitely get you some of those. I am a big fan of their products. And they're great people. See if we can find us another fish down through here. This is a big tip if you're a live scoper and you're just getting into it. If your transducer is mounted on your trolling motor shaft, you have to keep your foot on that pedal at all times. You've got to be ready to make micro adjustments at all times. Those fish are moving, the boat's moving, your bait's moving, all kinds of stuff is happening at the same time. So you've got to be prepared to keep your foot on the pedal at all times. We got one fish sitting at 28. All 3 of those look small now. That one may be decent. One sitting at 28 right now. Make that quick cast. You know, there's no hesitation with my cast. I'm sending that bait out there as soon as I get that fish big and bright. If I'm off, I'm off. I can live with it. Whoa, what's that right there in front of my boat? 10 foot. Let's see. Look at him. Look at him. What are you doing biting right in front of the boat? And a good fish. Daggone. Look like the same one I just caught. A little bigger. That one was just below the surface. I mean, that's a big mouth fish, that little bitty bait. Hooked right there. He's got a shad, like a pretty good sized shad down his throat. I don't know how well you can see right down in there. Well, it's a piece of shad. He's digested the rest of it, but another good white fish out here sitting right below the surface, just sunning. Beautiful fish. What do you say? Nobody upset about a fish like that, are we? I'm not. All right, let's get him back in the water. You'll notice something about my screen. I've got my gain cranked up really, really high. It's at 77% right now. I could back it down a little bit, but when I'm looking for these roaming fish that are out there, you know, right now we're set to 70 feet out, forward range. When I'm looking for those fish that are out there, I want them to really, really pop on the screen. If there's any brush or cover anywhere nearby, I want to be able to see that stuff. So I crank my gain up. When the water gets warmer like this, I'll run gain all the way up to 81. You know, just to make sure I see exactly what I want to see as I'm moving through the water. Now, if you're looking at my screen right now, 50 foot, there's something real big. It's got this hazy kind of look to it. Chances are that's a big gar. I'm gonna zoom in on them. It's a big gar or catfish or something. That's a big, big fish. It's not my target species, I can tell you that much for sure. But I mean, I'm just looking at the length of it. I think it's 2 feet long, maybe almost 4 feet long. Now, as I get closer, I'm kind of changing my mind. That may be, nope, that's a big fish. There he is. So, not gonna even waste my time with something like that. So there's a whole art to this thing of kind of mentally locking into your mind where these fish are in the water. You'll notice I'm not really looking up at the water when I make my cast. I'm focused more on where my foot pedal is and the head of my trolling motor. That's not the one I want. Get back in. I saw a little fish trying to come get it. There's a bigger fish there sitting right on the 24-foot mark, 25-foot mark. Yeah, buddy. I was just to the left of him. He's trying to swim away from me. He gone. He running. I'm gonna keep that fish on the screen. I'm gonna get a shot at that fish. So close. So close. Okay, I looked up that time because I want to make sure I was in the line. And I still wasn't. I was not. And my bait's twisted. There we go. Well, I am not doing a very good job. And the reason is this fish is over here to my right. So I'm trying to cast to my right with my right hand. And that's just not the right. Okay, here we go. I got him that time. I got him looking. No, I got him looking. But I didn't convince him. I did not convince that fish to come play. Got my 15-footer right here. There's another fish up here. Two, actually. One that actually looks really, really good. Let's see if we can get to him before he runs. It's tough, boy. That wind is working me just right. Just putting that fish just out of sight. Oh, I got him now. I got him looking. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Did you see how I laid into him right there? Come here. Just boat flip him. Did you see how we laid into him right there? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Now that is fun. That's a good fish right there. We're still talking about a little bit longer. That's 13 and a half inch crappie. White crappie. Big old mouth on it. Bigger bait this time. Sitting there suspended. Just hanging out. Put a bait on it. Turned up and did what he's supposed to do. Let's let him go. Set him back down in there. You see that? That clear water. Jump for me. Swimming back across the surface. That's pretty cool. Takes skill to catch them that size. Real skill. 10 feet is the target distance for me when I'm using this longer pole. If I can get that fish to 10, then I will slowly work that bait towards him. Like this one here at 32, 30. I'm getting my trolling motor kind of aligned with him, and I'm using my rod to kind of track where the trolling motor is. And I know that fish is a little more to the right now. Turn the trolling motor to the right. I'm just going left to keep the boat straight. I'll close my range a little bit. Get up there to him. Again, I don't mind that fish being to my right when I'm using this long pole. Come on. See that? See? Oh, look at that turn up. Oh my goodness. Still thinking about it. He's moving like a bass fish. He really moves like a bass fish. Oh. Boy, I love that right there. I'm talking about I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. The fish turn up and thump that thing. Standard. Perfect keeping size. 12 inch. 12 plus inch. Beautiful fish. Beautiful. Kind you want to eat right there. But not today. Send them back. Get back down in there somewhere. Get down off in there. Leaving that one for you. You come get them. All right, I see a target out there about 45 feet. They're about 45 feet right there. Approaching. He got some company there, so. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. He got a little pull to him, too. I don't think he's very big, but he got a little pull to him. Yeah. Been a minute since we saw one of those size. A little better fish. A little better. Good old eater. 12 plus inch fish. And just so you know, I'm not making these numbers up. Hold on. I know it can be hard to tell what size fish somebody's on YouTube is actually showing you, so most of us have seen these little deals right here. That fish is extending just beyond the tip. That is a 12.5-inch crappie all day long. Rude. Slip and slide. It's just not picking up what I'm putting down today. It's really weird because I caught a few better fish when I first got here. But here lately, I can't get the beggar fish to compete. Here lately, I'm having trouble getting the bigger fish to commit. Not that one. If I can stay hooked up with them. That might not be a crappie. That might be an old crappie fish. It's a good one to end the day on right there. Good one to end the day on, y'all. I-hole jig, modified crappie magnet. Beautiful fish. Right on par with those other bigger fish we caught today. No giants. Let's use a checker to checker. Come on, quit all that. Yeah. 13.5, 14-inch fish. You know, just the kind you want to brag about. Last one of the day. Easy. Okay, well, I tried to make that nicer. All right, guys, that's all I can give it today. I got to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. Hope to see you again soon. It's time to get home, get something to eat, take care of the family, and we'll be back on these fish real soon. Until next time, take care. God bless. See y'all.